What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Playmaker Way with the playbook, and y'all read the title, man. Only trading strategy you need to predict prices movements every day, including news days. Now, if it's your first time on the channel, welcome. I appreciate you giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly content like this, but we live stream and live trade every day, London session 3 and EST on this very same channel. We also got a free Signal and free Telegram. It's the first link in the description. This is how we did last week. Last week we went 8-1, giving us an 89% win rate. Monday we caught 4,463 pips. Tuesdays when we took that loss. Wednesday was a break-even day. Thursday we caught 2,800 pips, and then Friday 8,129. Ending the week with a total of 15,392 pips, 15,223 strictly with the members in advanced play Signal. At the beginning of the week, every Sunday, I post a Sunday chart analysis going over not what I see price doing just that night, but for the entire week. And every trade we took, I broke down every day on the live stream, but they all went projected as well from when I dropped this video on Sunday. So make sure to check out every Sunday's chart analysis so you don't miss out on any plays. Every trade posted has the date, the time the trade was entered, my personal entry, SL, TPs, how people viewed into the trade, reactions, and of course those TPs getting hit. So make sure to check that out. And I also drop the link every time we're about to go live every day. So I'm going to show you two different charts just to show you how these rules apply for everything. Now, I'm going to show you NAS and I'm going to show you gold. The first breakdown is just going to show you how these rules are applied and work on literally every chart. Then the second one is going to be breaking down how it even works on news days. All right, so make sure to stay to the end so you can see the breakdown on the news trade. So the first thing you got to understand if you're going to become a trader is how to read the charts. Now, I know a lot of y'all, I'm going to lose y'all's attention right now, but it is the truth. You have to understand how to read the charts. Why? Because we make money based on what price does. We make our decision on what we enter based on what price does. So if y'all don't understand what price is doing, not just before you enter a trade, but while you're in a trade, even in drawdown, of course, you're going to have this high anxiety and all this emotional trading stuff people be talking about. It literally makes sense. If you logically don't know what's going on, but you have your money on the line and you're at risk of losing it, of course you'll naturally freak out. So that's why I always stress to my members and students to take the time to learn how to read the charts. You will thank yourself. Your future self will thank you. I promise you, right? And the beautiful thing about trading is like most things in life. Once you get the basics down, it's literally rinse and repeat. So I have a full video breaking down how to read the charts. I'm going to be dropping them. You're going to see it on the top left, top right of your screen. Make sure to pause this video, watch that one, and come back to this one. So these are the three chart patterns. First thing you got to understand is how price moves. Price moves and pivots. Price moves and pivots. Lows and highs, lows and highs, lows and highs. Right? When we're in an uptrend, there's a higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows. If we're in a downtrend, there's a lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. You want to only look for setups when we're in an uptrend or downtrend. When we're in an uptrend, you want to look for buys. When we're in a downtrend, you only want to look for sells. You're not trying to catch the reversal. You're not trying to predict the reversal. The goal is not to catch every pip in the market. The goal is to go for high probability, high quality setups. So let me know, does it logically make any sense if you know we're in a downtrend, which literally in the name, it says we're trending downwards? Does it logically make any sense to go for a buy when we're trending downwards? No. Does it logically make any sense to go for sells when we're trending upwards? No, but still, so many people fall for these fake outs or get impatient and greedy. If you just patiently wait for the higher high or the lower low, your win rate will drastically increase, as well as your losses. I showed you how we did last week, but this is how we did last month, October. We went 32-5, gives us an 86% win rate. 32 wins, 5 losses. How do we win 32 wins, only took 5 losses? Again, by following these simple rules. We caught 157,608 pips, 125,674 strictly with the members in the advanced play Signal room. And this is how we did last quarter. Last quarter, July, we went 34 wins, 3 losses. We only took 3 losses July. August, we took 45 wins, 7 losses. And in September, we took 27 wins, 4 losses. So averaging literally 1 loss per week. We caught 105,389 pips July, 219,708 pips August, and then 16,634 pips September. Ended the quarter 106 wins, 14 losses, giving us an 88% win rate for the quarter, all 3 months combined. We caught a total of 341,731 pips, 323,385 strictly with the members and advanced play signal. If you go and check all this stuff out, first link in the description. But we're in an uptrend, you only want to look for buys. Downtrend, only want to look for sells. But you want to do this on the daily time frame. I know a lot of y'all don't want to hear that, but again, I'm saying you want to start off on the daily time frame. That does not mean you're trading on the daily time frame. You're strictly and simply just going on the daily time frame to identify the trend, because price moves on a day by day, week by week, month by month basis. And I promise you, if you start off on the 1 minute, 5 minute chart, you're going to get caught out in those fake outs and liquidity sweeps 8 times out of 10. Those are a thing for a reason. The smaller time frames are literally designed to punish you and fuck y'all up, right? The larger time frames are there to bless and reward those who have the patience. Now again, I'm not saying you stay on the daily time frame. You simply go on there to identify the trend. Once you know what the trend is, that's when you go on the smaller time frame to look for your setups. So first we're going to go over gold. So you see here, this is my gold markup chart. You see how I literally caught the beginning of the uptrend, caught every pump up, and then when the reversal started, I caught the drop down. And then when we zoom out, you see I did the same thing when we was bearish here, caught drop after drop after drop. And when we zoom in, you can see how accurate these entries and levels were. Drop, retrace, drop. Look at the consolidation, drop, retrace, drop, 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 drop. Then once price showed me the trend changed, that is when I went for the buys, right? So we're going to be breaking down the science behind this. So this is gold on the daily time frame. So looking at price from here to right now, we can clearly see we are bearish. Why? Because one, we saw this huge drop to the downside, but following the bearish cycle's rules, we see clear lower lows getting made. So we see clear lower lows getting made and no higher highs. That's one of the easiest ways to understand that we are in a downtrend. So if you don't understand how to identify trends and trend reversals, pause this video and watch the video that just popped up on the left or top right of your screen. All right, then come back to this one. So following those rules, we can see that we was bearish, right? So what's the next form, or what's the next pivot point of the downtrend? A lower high. So looking at this red candlestick right here, for the downtrend to continue, we needed to see what? A lower low get made. Let's hit the play button and see what price did. Did we see a lower low get made? No. In fact, we saw the exact opposite. Now we start seeing higher highs getting made. So since we no longer see lower lows getting made, that is the first sign that the uptrend can begin. So going on the daily time frame, we're on the daily time frame. Now that we see this, this is when we want to start looking for buys. And guess what happened after price failed to make a lower low? The uptrend began. So now let's date check this. This was when? Friday the 13th. So let's go to gold Friday the 13th, which was this day right here. So once price showed me that I was no longer making lower lows during those live streams, if you go to October Friday the 13th, you'll literally hear me say, we're looking for buys now on gold. Because I identified the trend on the daily time frame, I was able to catch this huge move here and then catch the next higher high and then the higher high after that, right? Then the higher high after that. So now let me show you how following the trend would have saved you from falling for this fake out this day, right? So this was October the 24th on the Tuesday. So we're going to go to my gold chart, October 24th on the Tuesday. Again, you see we caught that buy Friday, Monday we caught buys, Tuesday we caught buys, Wednesday we caught buys, Thursday we caught buys, right? And if we look right here, we can see the moves down are not even nearly as big as the moves up. The moves down, not even nearly as big as the moves up. So again, this is why you want to only look for buys in the uptrend only look for sales in a downtrend. So here is Monday going to Tuesday the 24th. So if you would have just went strictly to a smaller time frame, like a 1 minute or 5 minute chart, what do you think people would have saw or started to look for on gold? Sales, especially because after Monday, price didn't make a higher high, consolidated here, then dropped the next day. And then guess what happened once it hit this key price level? It broke it, right? But look what happened after the candlestick closed and the next candlestick opened. It retested this level as support, and then guess what me and the members did? We went for the buy this day, and we caught the huge move up. We actually took multiple positions within this initial buy setup, right? So this buy setup was a 1 to 5 risk reward. Then we took some other setups in between, right here. This was a 1 to 2, and then a 1 to 1. And then we're in the advanced play signal room, and you can see this is October 24th to Tuesday. And what do you see right here? We went for a gold buy, entry SL TPs. And what do you see here? We caught those TPs, right? We see those TPs getting hit, right? Why? Because we follow the flow of price. It's very, very, very simple, y'all. When you follow the flow of price, you only go for buys when we're in the uptrend. Only go for sells when we're in the downtrend. You enter buys off support levels. You enter buys off support levels. You enter sells off resistance levels. You enter sells off resistance levels. Not only will you minimize you entering your trade too early, too late, but you'll also maximize the probability of price going your way. Because again, let's just go back onto the daily time frame. Look at this uptrend. The moves up are way bigger than the moves down. The move up, way bigger than the move down. The move up, way bigger than the move down. The move up, way bigger than the move down. The move up, way bigger than the move down. So the move up is bigger than the move down. And we see the green candlesticks are more consecutive than the red candlesticks. Then why would we go for a sell? When we see price going up 60, 70, 80, 90% of the time, and we don't control the markets, doesn't it make sense to go for the higher likelihood versus the 10, 20, 30% chance? And then on top of that, the 10, 20, 30% chance is not even close to the big of a move up than the move down. The goal isn't to catch every pip. The goal is to look for high probability, high quality setups. And then when you do this as well, what we'll see is not only are we able to predict the direction price is going every single day, right? We look right here. I caught this entire daily candlestick, caught this entire daily candlestick, caught these entire daily candlesticks, caught this entire daily candlestick, caught this entire higher high, right? Caught this entire daily candlestick. Even here, I caught this entire downtrend. I started at the beginning right here, caught this entire lower low, caught this entire lower low, caught this entire lower low. And again, this is the daily time frame. So literally, daily candlestick at the daily candlestick at the daily candlestick, daily candlestick at the daily candlestick at the daily candlestick. So again, when you follow the flow of price, that is when you catch the big moves instead of a bounce or retracement. So I get questions all the time. How is this possible? How are you catching so many pips? Or I get people saying, oh, you're lying. There's no way you caught that many pips. When it simply is possible. You just have to patiently wait for the actual move to come into play instead of the fake outs. Even when price reversed right here, look at price right here. We see this higher high, we see this higher low. Did price make a higher high? No, price did not make a higher high. Price rejected the support level and treated it as resistance and made a low. So what cycle has lower lows? Let's go back to the chart. Which cycle has lower lows? The downtrend. So since we no longer see higher highs and we see lower lows coming into play, that's the first sign and confirmation that the downtrend or reversal is about to start. So if you watch the Sunday chart analysis from this week, you'll literally hear me say that we're going to be looking for sales. They even went over specific price points to look for sales. So guess what we did? We caught this sell here, caught this entire daily candlestick, wait for price to retrace, and we caught the next daily candlestick. And if we look right here, this was a lower low, lower high, lower low. So we clearly see the downtrend beginning. So again, we zoom out. You see we caught the entire reversal down, caught the entire uptrend, catching the reversal down. We caught this entire downtrend, right? We caught this entire downtrend here, and we do this literally every single day. So now we're going to break down NAS And it's the same thing with NAS 100. This works on literally anything with charts, crypto, options, stocks, currency pairs, gold, obviously, futures, literally anything with charts and candlesticks. This is how they all follow these rules. Even with NAS 100, we caught the drops down. Look at this huge move down, way bigger than the move up, right? Huge move down, way bigger than the move up. Move down, consolidated, right? So when price stopped making lower lows, that's when we started going for the buys. And again, look right here. Look how price consolidated. We didn't get excited. We patiently waited for the actual move to come into play, right? Even right here, price was consolidating. Did we go for a sell? No. We patiently waited for the actual move. And guess what happened? Huge wonderful risk to reward. Caught the entire daily candlestick move. Caught the entire move, right? This was November 7th. This is when we caught that entire move up. And then this was November 8th when we caught that first initial drop to the downside on gold. Again, November 7th, huge wonderful risk to reward. Caught 19,000 pips. Caught the, again, we go to the daily candlestick. This was that Tuesday. Caught the entire daily candlestick, right? Why? Because we followed the flow of price. So now we're going to show you how these rules even apply on news days. Now I have a bunch of videos breaking down how to trade news specifically, and I got specific videos breaking down news trades. So I'm gonna drop a few of those on the top left or right side of your screen. So go ahead and watch those as well. Because again, this video is not gonna be going over in depth how to trade news. This video is just showing you how you can use news to your advantage. So this right here was Friday the 3rd. So we're gonna go to Friday the 3rd on Forex Factory. Here's November the 3rd on Friday. What do we have? We had 8:30 news for the USD and Canadian pairs. Now, we also went live with the members during this day. So now we're going to go to NAS. This is Friday the 3rd. What time was that news? 8:30. So all we're going to do is go to the 8:30 candlestick. You see this is my support resistance low. We see our price was trading as resistance. Did I go for a sell? No. Why? Because we was in the bullish cycle. Wait for price to hold this low as support. And then look right here. The 8:30 candlestick, right before the news started, it respected my level of support. And as soon as the news started, what did it do? It went straight to my next zone. Went zone to zone. Is that a coincidence that price pumped up when we're in a bullish cycle in the daily time frame? No, that's not a coincidence. This is literally how price works. Price follows these rules no matter if it's a holiday. Price follows these rules no matter if it's a holiday, news event, slow day, volume filled day. These rules apply no matter what. So y'all enjoy this video, man. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description, join the free signal room, free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to mark up these charts to get these accurate levels, or you're interested in the signals, I do got the advanced play signal and a few other options. I'm gonna go over that stuff right now with you. I personally go about calculating my lot size, or you're interested in the signals or mentorship, links in the description for that. I do have the advanced play signal room. What comes with the advanced play signal room? We trade Tokyo, London, and New York session. Tokyo session exclusively with the members, and just like every Sunday in the free signal, we drop that Sunday chart analysis. I drop that every day during New York for the members, called the New York price watch list. I don't just say we're looking for buys, we're looking for sells. First, I go over the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, and then possible sells going to New York. Then I explain why we're looking for buys, explain why we're looking for sells, and then I take it a step further and go over specific price points to look for entries and exits at. Then we also have exclusive live streams during New York news events. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the live, they're recorded and you can watch them when you get a chance. In fact, you got access to over 400 videos of daily chart analysis and live streams. Even have the ones from last year when the playbook began. I also got pinned messages like that account size key to help you out with not over leveraging, to make sure you're not taking any trades your account can't handle. Then there's also the student and member group chat. Now I also have one-on-one sessions. The one-on-one sessions comes with access to the student member group chat as well as the advanced play signal room. That way you can earn while you learn. And then you get 2 sessions a week that are 1 hour long, recorded and sent to you the same day. Those recordings are yours to keep for life. If you got any questions or interested in that, make sure to DM me on Instagram, playmaker_way. Make sure to follow me on there as well, and on TikTok at PlaymakerWay, because we go live on TikTok as well. And I'll see y'all the next time I'm live or the next time I post a video. Peace. We out.